各位傳媒朋友早晨，多謝大家出席禮拜二行會前嘅行政長官會見傳媒嘅環節。稍後啦，行政長官會先有一個嘅發言，然後接受大家嘅提問。咁疫情關係啦，咁請各位傳媒朋友都喺記者會入邊都係保持距離，戴好口罩。我哋依家首先有請行政長官。
各位傳媒朋友、各位香港市民早晨。首先同大家交代下個疫情，同埋喺呢個禮拜將會係實施嘅第二階段社交距離措施嘅放寬。大家都知道㗎啦，喺過去呢一個禮拜，香港嘅疫情呢仍然係平穩嘅。每日嘅確診個案，無論係嚟自核酸檢測或者係快速抗原檢測呢，都係停留喺200到300呢個水平啊。有見及此呢，我哋認為而家嘅風險係可控嘅。所以早前公布咗喺5月19日，即係呢個星期四嘅第二階段放寬社交距離措施呢，將會係如期落實啊。有關嘅詳情其實喺應該早前呢，食物及衛生局已經預先公布咗㗎啦。不過我簡單喺呢度再講講啦。主要放寬嘅措施將係涉及以下幾項。第一就係餐飲處所可以供堂食嘅服務時間呢，會係延長到晚上11時59分，即係半夜啦嚇。咁但係由於早前係提早咗每台8人呢，咁所以喺第二階段呢，仍然都係每台8人。但係宴會嘅活動人數上限呢，就會由20人呢係上升到120人嘅。第二個措施呢，就係酒吧同埋酒館呢可以重新開放啦。營業嘅時間呢，係到凌晨1點59分嚇，每台嘅人數上限呢係4人，而顧客人數係呢個處所容納上限嘅75%。第三個措施呢，就係其他喺第一階段仍然係被關閉嘅表列處所，將會亦都係可以重新開放啦。包括係浴室啦、派對房間啦、夜店啦、夜總會、卡拉 OK 場所、麻將、天九、耍樂處所、郵輪，但係都係會有一啲喺場地嘅容量同埋其他方面嘅限制嘅。第四就喺第一階段已經重新開放嘅處所呢，亦都可以有進一步嘅放寬。咁主要都係喺嗰個容納量嘅上限，早前係50%或者75%啦。咁應該主要都係50%，而家咧可以增加到咧係85%。咁包括係戲院啦、表演場地啦、博物館、活動場所、宗教處所等等。而針對已經可以容量上限提升到85%嘅戲院呢，亦都係容許咧可以喺戲院內咧係飲食嘅。咁最後一個嘅主要措施呢，就係關於佩戴口罩。我哋已經提早咗早前呢，就喺戶外做一啲劇烈嘅運動或者戶外嘅體育場所呢，可以免除戴口罩。第二階段將會容許喺室內嘅體育處所同埋一啲符合換氣量要求嘅健身中心進行運動嘅時候呢，亦都可以唔需要佩戴口罩啦。咁上述嘅措施嘅詳情呢，大家可以睇返早前應該係5月3日食物及衛生局發出嘅新聞公佈。或者各位傳媒朋友或者市民都關心，咁而家個疫情屬於咩狀態呢？就當然第5波嘅疫情高峰期已經遠遠係過咗㗎啦。但係而家恐怕呢係喺一個低位嘅膠着嘅狀態。咁所以已經有成10日8日，我哋見唔到有個明顯嘅下降，但係佢亦都冇明顯嘅上升。但係與此同時呢，亦都有一啲群組嘅感染係出現咗。咁所以一方面呢，就係現今香港社會仍然存在一啲病毒喺度傳播緊。同時間呢，亦都有一啲傳播過程裏邊呢，會產生一啲群組嘅感染。所以呢個係有風險嘅。咁到目前為止嘅群組嘅感染出現咗，都係比較人多密集嘅處所啦，同埋係除低口罩嘅。咁所以包括有一個星月樓嘅個案啦，一個係私房菜嘅個案啦，亦都有一個桌球室 而據說咧，當日桌球室裏邊嘅顧客可能都有啲時候咧除低口罩嚟到去飲嘢嘅。咁所以喺呢度必須呼籲市民咧喺嚟緊第二階段更加多嘅活動係唔需要佩戴口罩。咁所以係要更加小心啦嚇。喺必須嘅時候咧係不佩戴口罩，但係如果唔係喺飲食或者運動咧，都係要戴翻個口罩，而且最好咧就係戴呢個KN95比較貼面嘅口罩咧嚟到去防止被感染。點解仍然會咁樣膠着有200-300個個案呢？就因為我哋唔係冇做嘢嘅，我哋喺呢段時間咧仍然係好積極咁去早發現，希望早發現可以早隔離、早治療啦。早發現嘅工作就係包括我哋一直做開而完全冇即係怠慢嘅工作。一個就係大家都好熟悉嘅污水病毒嘅檢測啦。而近日一有一啲稍為高嘅病毒量呢，我哋就即刻採取行動啦。因為而家喺每一日大概100個樣本裏邊呢，仍然有陽性嘅個案呢，已經係大概得返30%。就相對於1個月前呢，即係差唔多每個樣本呢都有一啲嘅病毒量呢，已經係大幅改善咗㗎啦。咁所以正正係咁呢，我哋更加能夠將我哋嘅力量呢係聚焦每一日早上呢，大概7點零，我哋收到報告呢，係知道某一個樣本出現咗比較偏高嘅陽性嘅病毒量呢，我哋即刻採取行動。第二個當然就係我哋已經係恢復做返呢個社區嘅強制檢測啦。無論係做40個或者係幾多個呢，都係不停咁做。咁所以而家喺社區裏邊嘅病毒檢測中心呢，每日都仲係有成6-7萬個檢測喺度做緊。咁即係話我哋仲去揾嚇。第三當然係呢個快速抗原檢測嘅要求。我諗我哋都係少數地方呢，每日要求我哋嘅人口接近1/7係要日日做快速檢測嘅。而家每一日需要係呢個做每日一檢，用快速抗原檢測每日一檢呢，係超過100萬。咁呢100萬名嘅市民每日做 RAT 喺邊度嚟嘅呢？咁當然就係學校啦。學校嘅學生同埋教職員呢，全部都需要每日一檢。咁嗰度都90萬到啦。咁另外喺院舍裏邊嘅院友同埋員工啦，公務員特別喺前線嘅公務員啦，醫管局嘅員工啦，以至到喺一啲比較高暴露風險，譬如喺機場嘅員工呢，檢疫酒店嘅員工呢，都係每日一檢嘅。咁所以相對於一啲地方或者已經唔用檢測，香港仍然係做大量嘅核酸或者係大量嘅快速抗原檢測去揾呢啲個案出嚟。咁所以喺呢個大背景之下，每日200-300個個案呢係可以明白，所以大家亦都唔需要太過擔心。呢個亦都係我哋嘅評估呢，所以可以係安心咁進入第二階段嘅社區隔離、社區嘅社交嘅措施嘅放寬。咁但係正如我頭先所講啦，大家唔好掉以輕心。由於個案數字已經下跌呢，而家係更加可以睇返我哋嘅所謂嘅初心啊！我哋嘅抗疫初心呢，就係希望透過好多呢啲措施呢，保障到香港嘅公營嘅醫院系統，唔好令到我哋嘅醫院系統因為有太多新冠病人，特別係重症嘅病人呢，而出現咗一個崩潰嘅情況嗱。咁而家睇落嚟呢，醫院嘅情況係比較令人安心嘅。就今日嚟講呢，喺醫院裏邊嘅住院人數係700多人嗱。咁喺深切治療部比較嚴重嘅新冠病人呢係2位嚇。咁我哋有大量嘅即係新冠嘅病床隔離嘅病床啦。我哋亦都有大量嘅社區嘅隔離設施啦，甚至好多備用嘅社區隔離設施啦，以至到長者嘅暫託中心。咁所以呢個係一個係整體嚟講，如果你問我呢，係仍然係一個穩控咗疫情，係令到我哋可以進而去滿足我哋嘅經濟需要啦，同埋市民對於恢復返呢個正常生活嗰個嘅期盼。呢個恢復常態呢，其實唔單止喺 我哋社會裏邊發生，喺我哋外來嚟香港嘅情況咧，都係發生緊嘅嚇。就喺香港國際機場嘅數字顯示咧，呢個月我哋大概每日抵港嘅人士咧係有2000名。當然2000人抵港仍然係一個非常非常低嘅數字，但相對於過去每日得幾百人咧，已經係一個明顯嘅上升。甚至可以講咧係自2020年初，即係2年多以前新冠疫情發生以來咧，一個比較高嘅水平嚇。咁同樣喺呢啲抵港人士裏邊咧，有一個群組亦都對香港嘅經濟同埋社會嘅生活好緊要嘅，就係我哋嘅外籍嘅家庭傭工。咁自4月1號開始，我哋取消咗9個地方嘅禁飛令之後，到而家5月15號啦，即係呢個半月咧，已經有超過1萬名海外嘅家庭傭工咧係抵港嚇。咁呢個對於好多家庭咧係一個好大嘅舒緩，無論係照顧長者或者係照顧小朋友啦。但係我必須亦都係要有一啲嘅提醒啦，因為另外有一啲指標咧都係會令到社會有啲擔心嘅。就第一咧就係我哋成日講嘅呢個所謂繁殖率，即係究竟一個感染咗嘅人會傳播俾幾多人啦？咁早前我哋都講啦，佢一直唔超過1，都係安全，唔使擔心嘅。但係最新嘅數字咧已經好接近1㗎啦嚇。咁呢個係由於人流嘅增加啦嚇。咁所以其實可以預計得到，每一次放寬啲社交距離措施，多咗人流咧，呢個本地個案即時有效繁殖率咧就會慢慢攀升嚇。尤其是當個個案冇減低，因為我頭先話咧，我哋呢半個月都好膠着，咁所以當本地嘅確診個案冇減少，但係人流嘅增加咧，呢個本地個案即時有效繁殖率咧就係會上升嘅。相信喺未來幾日咧，或者會升超過1都唔定。但係希望大家都留意我頭先講嘅其他嘅大環境、大背景咧，亦都唔需要太過擔心嘅。咁亦都要再次提醒咧，就係打針嚇。咁因為我頭先亦都再重申啦，我哋要保障香港醫療系統咧，要減少重症、減少新冠病人重症嘅最有效方法咧，就係疫苗接種嗱。咁所以而家嗰個疫苗接種率，特別喺長者方面咧，係仍然係有提升嘅必要性。咁所以公務員事務局局長咧已經係諗咗千方百計嘅方法上門打針啊，或者係喺一啲診所裏邊咧安排埋啲長者打針，希望盡快咧能夠提升長者喺疫苗接種方面嘅比率，唔單止係第1針、第2針甚至進入咧係去打第3針啊。呢個係有關於疫情嘅問題。第二個我相信大家都好關心咧，就係政府架構重組。就上個禮拜我喺呢度都係預告咗呢個時間係非常之緊湊嘅，咁所以希望爭取呢喺今日5月17日呢能夠提交俾行政會議呢嚟到審議。一般嚟講呢，我哋就唔會公布行政會議嘅議程嘅，但因為大家都好關心啦嚇，咁我可以喺呢度確認呢，今早嘅行政會議呢係會討論按住行政長官當選人係建議第6屆嘅特區政府嘅架構嘅建議咧嚟到去討論嚇。咁我相信行政會議同我同埋特區政府一樣咧，都係非常之樂意配合行政長官當選人係重組組織下一屆嘅班子嘅。咁所以如果喺今日通過之後咧，我哋稍後就會發出立法會嘅文件啦，同埋有新聞公佈等大家知道嗰個詳情。但係此刻咧就唔方便公布嗰個內容啦。好，睇下大家有咩提問。
好，依家係提問時間，想發問記者朋友啦，請先舉手，嗌到你嘅時候啦，請講出你代表嘅傳媒機構名稱，然後用我哋俾你個咪咧發問嘅。咁時間關係啦，每位記者都係最多問2條問題，同埋不設追問嘅。首先係前排米色衫嗰位女記者，中間嗰位。
林太你好啊，早晨。對於咧，即係首先想問翻疫情嗰方面啦，都有啲專家係預料咧，可能未來幾個星期個案會上升啦。其實呢方面會唔會都即係影響本港嗰個復常嘅路線圖啦？同埋另外啦，即係港大專家即係高本恩都提出啦，唔能夠長時間維持社交距離措施啦，都係時候諗點樣同即係病毒共存啊咁樣。咁我想問下，我哋係咪即係可能都會為咗通關要繼續維持即係動態清零咧？定係都係可以諗下即係點樣同病毒共存呢？第二方面嘅問題就係嗰個政府架構重組方案啊。其實林太預計今日即係行會可以通過到嘅機會有幾大咧？同埋其實即係李生其實個睇法係點啦？嗰個方案其實係會唔會同你之前公佈嘅係有調整嘅空間啦？我哋幾時即係可以真正知道7月1號政府嘅架構係點樣咧？唔該。
請問你機構係？
唔好意思 ，Now TV。
唔該你。
多謝兩個問題。第一個問題咧就係我留意到近日係有唔同嘅專家發表咗唔相同嘅睇法嚇。呢個可能都係反映，因為而家我哋面對咧係一種膠着咗嘅狀況。如果我哋面對係一個個案急速上升，咁大家都會有一個比較一致嘅睇法啊，要小心啊，要打針啊，要做其他嘢啊。但係佢而家唔係就係喺呢個咁嘅膠着嘅低位嘅徘徊嘅狀況。咁於是就好容易咧，就係會出咗2個唔同或者3個唔同嘅睇法。我唔想逐一評論近日專家嘅睇法，因為政府有政府嘅睇法啦。不過我可以再強調咧，喺呢2年多控制疫情嘅工作裏邊，我哋係好感謝，我本人係特別好感謝咧多位專家俾咗我哋好多嘅意見嚇。但係正如專家講，佢哋係冇直接參與特區政府嘅政策嘅制定，包括幾時會有社交距離措施，幾時放寬，幾時有外防輸入嘅管制，佢哋係冇直接參與嘅嚇。亦都等於咧，特區政府同我本人就唔係俾專家帶住我哋走嘅嚇。佢只係為我哋有一籃子考慮嘅因素咧，提供多啲嘅睇法。咁我哋最終咧就會平衡咗公共衛生嘅需要啦、香港經濟嘅需要啦，同埋市民嘅可以接受嘅程度咧，而作出一個我哋認為係最適合嘅做法。至於通關仍然係我哋首要嘅目標啦嚇。咁好似我上個禮拜講咧，要同內地恢復通關咧，我哋必須要重新去討論同埋對接，同埋以舊年年底已經接近達成通關方案嘅基礎咧，再嚟到去研究。咁所以今日咧就未能夠可以詳細講啦。至於重組嘅方案咧，內容我真係唔係好適合喺呢度講，因為都係行政會議要討論嘅文件啦。但係可以或者確認啦，就行政長官當選人呢已經講咗好多次呢，佢係傾向接受由本屆政府即係我本人喺舊年施政報告提出，再喺今年1月詳細交代嘅3司15局嘅方案。咁佢係接受呢個方案，所以今日嘅行政會議嘅重組嘅建議呢，係以呢個為藍本。但係我亦都可以講呢，係有其他嘅建議。咁所以請大家稍為再等一陣啦。就我都有信心，今早經過討論之後呢，係會同意嘅，因為個時間好緊湊。如果你話行政會議仲要多1個禮拜先，下個禮拜再討論再通過呢，恐怕對於我哋爭取喺6月中之前完成晒所有嘅所需嘅程序呢，係一個挑戰啦。所需嘅程序呢，就係包括去立法會啦，所以立法會已經成立咗一個小組委員會。照我所知呢，今個禮拜5都會召開第一次會議。咁立法會嘅討論呢，係要配合佢哋要做2件工作嘅。第一就係要喺人事編制委員會同埋財務委員會呢，係通過呢套方案涉及嘅額外人手編制同埋係政府開支。第二個佢哋要做嘅工作呢，就要喺立法會大會通過一個政府嘅決議案嚇。咁所有嘅工作都會按部就班咁呢係推進，希望喺6月中之前呢係全面能夠係落實。多謝。
好，下一位記者嘅提問。 最後排灰色衫係啦，前面嗰位嘅記者。
你好啊 K 寶㗎，想問下，因為專家講咧就話唔應該再谷針啦，特別係對60歲以下嘅市民啊，因為而家啲死亡或者重症個案就集中喺老人家嗰度，咁就想問下而家政府嗰個諗法係點樣？係咪仲會繼續谷針？如果係嘅話，個理據又係啲咩呢？另外第二條問題就係想問下陳日君樞機早前被即係警方國安處人員拘捕嗰度，即係你自己都即係身為一個天主教徒啦，你點樣睇呢件事？有咩感受？咁會唔會幫佢祈禱咁樣呢？唔該。
第一個問題呢，就係我頭先都講，我唔想具體去評論專家意見，但係我可以喺呢度重申呢，疫苗接種仍然係我哋抗疫嘅重要手段。嗱，冇錯，打咗針係唔會完全防止到你被感染嘅，所以大家而家見到確診嘅個案越嚟越多呢，係已經打針嘅咧，甚至打咗第3針嘅。咁事實上我哋一開始都講疫苗接種唔係一個預防你感染嘅手段，疫苗接種係一個減低感染咗之後嘅重症甚至死亡嘅最有效嘅方法嚇。咁所以呢個亦都係得到證明嘅。而家就算有個案，但係嚴重嘅好少啊。所以而家喺我哋深切治療部咧，只係得2個新冠患者。咁所以從呢個角度出發咧，就個個都應該打好晒針啊。咁就算係感染咗咧。因為你真係唔知㗎嘛，你去買外賣，去食飯，咁咪感染咗呢，你都係唔會有重症啊，係一個好輕微，咁好快可以復原到。咁所以我哋仍然會係堅持推進呢個疫苗接種嘅計劃。換句話說呢，喺今個月底5月31日呢，我哋就會落實下一階段嘅疫苗接種都要打齊3針。今日喺香港合資格嘅人口，即係3歲或以上呢，大概打咗第3針係一半到嘅啫嚇。咁所以係仍然係需要提供更加多嘅動力同埋誘因，去希望市民未打第3針嘅呢，繼續係打第3針。第二個問題係一個依法辦事嘅問題，冇個人嘅感情喺度嘅。香港係法治嘅社會。所以所有人無論佢嘅年紀、性別、職業背景、宗教，只要係被涉嫌係違法呢，執法部門都會採取呢個行動嚇。執法部門採取行動呢，亦都唔會去顧及呢個人嘅背景或者職業啊。就係最重要呢，就係個法律係點樣寫，同埋呢佢手頭掌握啲咩證據。最終亦都要交俾律政司呢，係作一個獨立嘅決定嚟到去檢控。檢控咗之後呢，亦都係交俾有獨立司法權嘅香港司法機構嚟到去裁決。多謝。
好，問到最後一位記者提問。前排披色衫嗰位記者。
Thank you. Good morning, Mrs. Lam. This is from SCMP. So, first, have you reached a consensus with John Lee on the details of the restructuring plan? Is there a possibility that some principal officials will have to stay on for some time in the next term because time is pressing for CE-elect to form his own team? And second, would the government proceed with the third phase of vaccine pass when around 1 million people eligible for third shot still haven't been taken their third shot? Yeah, thank you.
I'll answer the second question first because I have just referred to the government's commitment to the vaccination program. Now, vaccination remains the most effective way to prevent a serious illness arising from COVID-19 infection. And if we could keep this situation, then we will not be overburdening the Hong Kong public hospitals. And that has always been one of the primary objectives of our anti-epidemic work in Hong Kong. So with that objective in mind, we will continue to implement what we have announced for a very long time. So we are not suddenly requiring Hong Kong people to take the third dose before you could enter restaurants or gym and other venues. We have been telling people and announcing well in advance the 3-dose requirement under the vaccine pass. So I can confirm and reaffirm here that remains our plan. So on 31st May, then people will have to have proof of having taken 3 doses before they can enter their premises. Unless they have medical reasons or they are recovered patients, then there will be some special arrangements. Now, on the first question, let me put it in a very absolute way. There is no question of myself and the Chief Executive-elect reaching a consensus, or, as you put it, a consent. There's nothing that the CE-elect needs from me in terms of consent or approval. My role is to facilitate the next term Chief Executive to have the best and optimal government structure to enable him to discharge what he has promised the people of Hong Kong. I said this well before the elections. I announced in my policy address last year that this proposal on restructuring was not done for myself, it's for the government. But based on my experience, especially with the experience as a chief executive, I thought something needs to be changed in terms of a government structure. So I offered some initial ideas in my October 2021 policy address. And thereafter, we talked to people, we received recommendations from community, from Legislative Council, and that has given rise to a set of very detailed proposals which I announced on the 12th of January 2022. That is to increase the number of policy bureaus from 13 to 15, and so on and so on. And since then, we have received broad support for the set of proposals. So this then forms the basis for the Chief Executive-elect to consider. If he felt that this was not the right approach, he could throw it away and start afresh. But on this occasion, John Lee felt that he agreed with the entire package. So what we are putting to EXCO this morning will include the full components of government restructuring that I announced in January this year. But I can also tell you that there will be other proposals. It will not be just the set of proposals put forward by the current term of government. And this is only natural because each chief executive will have his own governance style, and having regard to the aspirations of the people and the priorities that he has set for the next 5 years, it is only natural for him to come up with more ideas on how to restructure the government. My job is to facilitate the approval for a new government structure. I'm not involved in identifying the candidates to fill the various positions in the political team. So whether that could be done in time, I don't know. You have to ask the chief executive-elect. But it will be very unusual to invite the existing politically appointed officials just to fill the gap and stay on for a few months because they are not the civil servants. Their term is entirely my term. It's a 5-year term. So I hope that would not be the situation. And I have every confidence that John should be able to find all the right people to fill the various positions. 多謝晒大家。
好，今日時間差唔多，多謝大家。